Well, good morning and welcome back to this fifth video and the fifth installment of how to make or trade Bitcoin if you are a South African. In the previous video, you would remember that we talked about how you can transfer, and I showed you how you can transfer money onto an overseas exchange. For example, the one that I'm using is the Bitcoin exchange. So, goodness, the one that I'm using is the BitMEX exchange, which is the Seychelles exchange. And I use my Luno account, my Luno South African account, to make money when the price goes up, and I use the BitMEX and the overseas account to make money when the price does go down. In the previous video, you will remember that I said that as an example, I will and a guide of how to do it. I will put in 1,000 rand, and I will then show you how I am trading. And what I'm going to do is I'll give feedback on how I do that trading, so that you can evaluate me and that I can evaluate myself. You would remember that in the last video I transferred 500 rand into from let's start at the beginning now. For the first, I transferred 1,000 rand into my Luna account. From there, we transferred 500 rand from Luna. We deposited 500 rand to the BitMEX account, and this is the new current balance. Your obvious question would be, well, goodness, I've transferred 500, but I've got a balance of 366. The thing with BitMEX accounts is there is always, or when you send crypto, there is always costs involved. So to send that 500 rand cost me 130 rand to send it to the BitMEX account. So my new current balance at that stage when I've made the transfer was 370 rand. Since then, we've had a really big fall on crypto prices over the last couple of days. So my value of exchange, or my value that I had of 370 rand has now gone to down to about 366 rand. Again, as I have said before, the thing that I do like and the thing that excites me the most about trading on Luno is that even if that 370 rand has now become 366, and it can even go lower than that, I will never lose the amount of Bitcoin that I've owned or that I own for that 370 rand. So when the price goes up, I'll go back to 500. I'll make my 500 rand back, and I will show you in the videos that I'm making how I do that. So now that we've done that and established that, I will show you on the BitMEX account. Now that we have done that, that is how the BitMEX account or your BitMEX trading account looks. At the top, again, you have already subscribed. You will log in with all of your details. At the top right hand corner, you will see that there's a section there that it will say 0.0000 XBT. Now, XBT is basically just a different abbreviation for Bitcoin, which is BTC. What that basically means is that is your account balance. To simplify it, I basically call this balance units, just to make it a little bit easier to understand. But you will see that the 0.0000 is basically 1,000th of a Bitcoin that you own. So you own not a full Bitcoin, but you own a part of a Bitcoin. And with that Bitcoin, you can now start trading. You can do leverage trading. So for example, if I give you a very good example, and on the videos that I'm making, you can have a look and you will see that the prices that the videos that I'm making, predictions that I'm making, I basically entered a short on to the price of 41,400 four times yesterday, and I made money on that four times yesterday. My account balance, XBT, was 5. I had 5 when I transferred the 500 into the BitMEX account. Since then, I've moved it over. I've basically made another 3. So I'm now standing on 8 XBT with that 500 Rand that I transferred into this account. So already within a couple of days, just by shorting the market, I have already made close to, well, almost 75% of my 500 Rand back. So I've basically made about 370 Rand. So that I have made just by shorting the market. How I do that exactly, I will show you. Right after this video, there will be a short little section that will show you what you should do if you want me to help you and guide you through this whole process. Now, honestly, guys, or whoever is out there is listening, when I started trading 6 years ago, I did not have this platform. I did not have someone that can help me. There is guys that you can find on YouTube that is available or that is willing to help. You can subscribe to them. You can subscribe to the trading academies for prices like 199 Rand a month, $199 a month. And then they provide you with info um, of where to long, where you should short, and they send that to you through an application. But again, for South Africans to do that with the exchange rate that we have got, it is just not possible. I mean, let's call it 200, 200, 200 Rand is basically almost 2,000 Rand a month. I mean, who can afford that type of money to get someone to tell them how to make money? And you have got to make so much just to get that money back. Now, that is why I've started making my own one. Um, there's no obligations on my one. It's basically the long and the short is you deposit 100 Rand into the account that I will show you, and that will give you access to my opinion via WhatsApp for the next 30 days. That's it. Plain and simple, straightforward. There's no subscription, there is no hidden costs, there is no hidden fees. It is plain and simple. Unfortunately, things like this does take time, it does take money, and that is why I have to charge at least a little bit of money for giving you that information. But again, as I said, I mean, I've just shown you over the course of the last couple of days since we have made the transfer, 500 Rand transfer from BitMEX, from Luno, sorry, from Luno to BitMEX, um, which cost us, we deposited 500 Rand. The fees was 130 Rand. I have still got the remaining of that 370 Rand left. And since then, I have increased my XBT total, wallet balance total of 5 XBT to 8 XBT. So I've almost doubled it. Within the next couple of days, I'll probably be there. Again, on my video, on my channel, I will show you exactly how to do it. I will guide you through all of that if you need any help with that. And with that, fellow South Africans, I hope that you have found all of this information um, to your benefit. I hope that you enjoyed the content. Remember my slogan: draw your triangles, draw your lines, trust your triangles, trade the lines. Have a wonderful day. If you do want me to guide you and to show you how you should do your trading easily and accessibly onto your cell phone, the first thing that you need to do is you go to YouTube, you type in at JTTMAL808. You will see that there is a channel called Triangle Trading. You will have a look at that channel. You would like and subscribe to that channel. What you will do then is you will send me a WhatsApp for South Africa to +27, which is the South African code 0641590848. You would type interested and you would send that message to me. I will have a look at it. I would respond to it. Next thing that you would then do is you go to any South African bank, regardless of where your bank account is. You will type in the information below. You will type in Luno, Standard Bank. You will type in that account number. You will type in that branch number. And the most important thing is you would use the reference number at the top as specified. what you will do is you will deposit 100 Rand into that account. You will then send me the proof of payment. And what I will do then is for that 100 Rand, I will guide you through your trading. For every single trade that I go into, I will tell you where to long, where to short, at what price you should take your profit. And that 100 Rand will give you access to all of that information that I will send you for every 30 days. Then, long and the short, watch my daily videos that I upload. I will tell you on Bitcoin, on the BitMEX exchange. I will tell you exactly where you should long, where you should short, at what price, and I will guide you through all of that. With that, have a wonderful day and trust your triangles, trade the lines.